Welcome to another edition of Inside Outlook. I'm Tony Trongone, Superintendent of Pemberton Township Schools. And our previous segment, we talked about our facilities and the impact it had on learning and on student outcomes. And so we're at Stackhouse School today, right off of Trenton Road. And we're here with, joining us is our principal, Mr. Keith Sweeney, and Miss Laura Litz. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So I'll start off by, can you give us a little introduction about yourself and your history here, Miss Litz?
I started in October 1986
Ooh.
as a school teacher, in third grade. And then I continued teaching here for 14 years. I did leave for 2 years and went to Haynes across the street. And then I was a facilitator for 3 years, and I think I've been a school counselor for 14 years. So I pretty much have grown up partially here.
All right, great. And then Mr. Sweeney, a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I was originally a language arts teacher, but then I've gone through different steps in my career. Ultimately, now I've been in the district for about 8 years, and this is the beginning of my third year as principal at Stackhouse.
Great. So I'll start off with you, Ms. Litz. We've had a lot of changes at the Stackhouse School.
Absolutely.
Almost a complete renovation. We had new lighting, we had new air conditioning, heating, they had built new walls, interior, exterior, fire alarms, and some carpeting too. The impact you think it's had on the building and the staff and the students, I need your perspective from that.
It's had a lot of impact, especially since 1986,
When
there was no air conditioning at all, and we were really hot. But it has, with the learning, I feel with the air conditioning, it always helps because it keeps the students more alert, because with the hot weather, they become more lethargic. Also, the lighting is amazing because it's nice and bright. My office is finally really bright.
That's good to hear.
And I enjoy that. I can see, so my eyes aren't going to go that much on me. But also just the morale, like we were saying before, of the staff and of the children. The first thing they said when they walked in, oh, we have a ceiling again, because we didn't have the ceiling before, and it was amazing. And they were so excited, and the staff's excited and everything. And also health-wise, I think it helps.
Great to hear. Mr. Sweeney, your perspective.
So it's been awesome to watch the transformation starting in the spring of last year when all the ceilings were removed and they started doing all of the work, and then everything that happened over the summer combined with the really heavy lift that happened by our maintenance and custodial staff to get ready for the new school year. It was very difficult to get everything organized and ready, but the product is awesome. And when the students walked in, like Mrs. Litz was saying, they were just amazed with the look of the building. And when you walk into the classrooms and you see a new set of windows, along with new, nice, clean bookshelves, as well as a nice, cool classroom on a hot summer day, when you walk in, you feel like you can actually accomplish a lot in the room.
So how was that first week then? It was pretty hot in New Jersey, and especially in Pemberton.
Yeah, but we didn't feel it inside, which was great.
That's good to hear. Yeah. And I noticed all the rooms have new interactive flat screens. So tell me a little bit more about that.
So the district was amazing and supportive as we transitioned this year. This is the next level of technology, and the great thing is that it's a third the cost of a smart board.
So what does it do differently? Is it something different than what was a smart board?
Well, there are features to it that a smart board doesn't have, such as with a smart board you only have what's called one point of touch. So you only have a teacher or one single student working on the device. With this, there are 20 points of touch. So you could have multiple students up at the front of the room working through something. Not to mention that there are different platforms, technological platforms, that are much more robust with using the flat panel TVs. And the staff has been excited, and certainly the students, when they see them coming in and are looking at this beautiful new device, that they get excited about the learning too.
Good. So either one of you, if you can answer this question. We talk about Pemberton Pride, and I noticed when I walked in today that the garden was, I know our staff, our custodial staff or our maintenance staff didn't do this. Somebody mulched the front and it looks real pretty. whose idea was that and who did it?
Yep. So we've been blessed with a number of families who have been
Yes.
committed to making sure that the school looks its best. And we reached out to them over the summer, and they were willing. They knew everything that had happened at the school with the renovation project, so they were willing to pitch in and help out and make sure the exterior of the building matched the work that was done inside. And we're very thankful to those families for the time that they put in for that.
Yeah, because a casual observer, I see that that pride you're priming the pump, so to speak, as far as everybody wants to chip in. Now they see that energy, they want to move forward with it, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what's next? Anything that you think we need to work on here?
I think we need to enjoy what we have right now
Right.
and maintain
Be
and really
thankful.
maintain it. You know, the next piece is making sure that we're maintaining what we have.
good
And I think that it's important that we really own. I mean, what a great investment that the district has made in our students, and it's what they deserve. This is a facility that they can feel pride in, that our staff can feel pride in, and that our community can feel pride in. And the combination of the new HVAC, the windows, the exterior walls, and all, and then you combine that with one-to-one devices and new interactive flat panels. I mean, this is really cutting edge, and we have every opportunity for our students to achieve their best.
That's good to hear.
Yes, and they deserve it.
Yes, they do.
They do, and that's why in my previous segment I talked about kids first, and it sounds so simple, but sometimes we get diverted away from that mission of we're here for the kids. And everything you both talked about was about putting the kids first and having a great learning environment,
Absolutely.
giving them the devices to be successful. So I want to thank you for having me over to Stackhouse today and providing me with your insight on what's transpired over the spring and the summer. And I'm proud of the work that we are collectively doing. So thank you.
And thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's a team effort, and then, as you mentioned, our custodial staff and maintenance staff worked hard over the summer.
They
and,
sure did.
Absolutely.
And the
Yep.
teachers came in, and they had to do a lot of work to get the room set up. So again, it was a collective effort.
Yes.
So again, thank you.
Yeah.
Another great segment of Inside Outlook, again, focusing on kids first. Stay tuned for the next segment in about a week, and we'll focus on the middle school level, and we're going to have what's going on there with cutting-edge technology and students immersed in science, technology, engineering, the arts, and mathematics, which is a STEAM lab. Again, thank you.